We got lots of great things coming up for you today on the show. We got someone who really wants to be Jimmy. We got cancer. We got zombie raccoons. And oh, don't miss Wiggles. That's today on the show.
I was going to say that, but yeah, oh well.
Good morning, scallywags. Yes. Oh, man.
Another Monday.
I had a really, really difficult time picking out stories for this week because we focused on the weird side of the news, and well, there was lots.
There's a lot.
There was lots
this week.
of it. We have a little chat forum thing that we share information with, when we're not actually together. So like if I'm at home or whatever and I run across a story like, hey, this would be a great Monday story, I'll send it into the chat and whatnot. I sent like six stories?
Six or seven.
I'm like,
yeah.
I think I'm going to do these two, but if you need some extras, here you go.
It's just like, this.
And he didn't use any of them, so there was just that much.
There's a lot floating around out there in the wild world of weird this week.
May turn into a slightly longer episode than usual. We keep laughing about how we never keep time, but ever since we stopped keeping time, our episodes have been getting shorter.
A little bit shorter and a little bit shorter.
And we have finally, on average, gotten to that 12-minute mark, where we, except for Wednesdays and Fridays, which that's okay. We intentionally let those be longer, but today may run a little long, so let's just jump right in and get right to it.
There you go. Hey, how about this one? Man eats world's hottest chili and is hospitalized. That's right. He's hospitalized with excruciating headaches.
Oh.
A man bit off more than he could chew when he tackled the world's hottest chili, the Carolina Reaper, and was left with excruciatingly painful headaches. The first ever recorded case, the next few days after eating the veggie, the man experienced short, splintering pains lasting seconds at a time. The 34-year-old, who is not identified, had eaten just one of those chilies at a chili eating contest in upstate New York. Immediately after the competition, began dry heaving, developing intense neck pains, headaches, and back, which later spread across the whole head, which, from what I've been told, that's common with the Reaper.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find out this summer? Question mark?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Probably not.
Patient told doctor he didn't have any tingling sensation or weaknesses, blurred vision, or transient loss of vision, but he did have a slightly elevated blood pressure.
Well, that'll cause headaches.
Prompted doctors to diagnose him with the first ever diagnosis of this syndrome, thundercrap.
Thundercrap. Hashtag thundercrap.
Thunderclap headache, secondary reversible cerebral vasoconstriction syndrome. RCVS, a temporary narrowing of the arteries that are often accompanied by such intense thunderclap headaches. He's no case of RCVS secondary to peppers or cayennes. Secondary to peppers or cayennes have been previously reported, but ingestion of cayenne pepper has been associated with coronary vasospasms.
It's common with like a sudden rise of blood pressure.
Anything that's hot.
Yeah. I mean, and then if that makes your blood pressure rise, then it's really just, it's not the cause.
Good news is it was done over in a couple, 3-4 days.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Still, maybe he should just avoid the hot stuff.
I do. I want to try a Reaper.
Oh, God. You want to kill me.
No, you don't have to.
See, because when we did the capsaicin sent me to the hospital. Of course, it's because I have one of those things, a hernia.
But it didn't affect
it aggravated my hernia to the point where I was doubled over and.
But last Friday, did it affect you afterwards? Last Friday,
it did not. It did not. But we also did use a lot less of it.
That's true.
Yeah, I went with a very small amount. So you guys remember Jimmy, right? This was the guy who had very
poor taste,
odd sexual appetites, and that got him killed. Well, maybe this is a follow-up to that. I don't know. But a drunk wedding guest suddenly jumped out of a window into a crocodile pool. As horrified, people see his arm get ripped off.
Wait a minute. Why are you having a wedding at a crocodile pool?
Well, let's find out.
Yeah,
Cullen Miller, 21. He escaped his life after 3 crocodiles released him to fight over his torn-off arm.
Wow.
Yeah. Drunken wedding guest was left bloodied and dismembered after he jumped into a crocodile pool and had his arm ripped off by the man-eaters while his head was clamped in their jaws.
Num num.
Colin Miller had inexplicably decided to break into a crocodile cage at Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe whilst out boozing. Incredibly, he escaped with his life after the 3 crocodiles released the blood-soaked tourist to fight over his torn-off arm, allowing a worker and another man to drag the tourist to safety. The Zimbabwe Chronicle reported that the drama happened when the group reached a brewery that had a crocodile pond on the premises. Well, there you go.
That's, you know...
Yeah. Eyewitnesses said that he was worse for wear, but went into the kitchen at Victoria Falls and just jumped out of a window, and
Wow.
then he climbed over a perimeter fence into the crocodile pond. 3 crocodiles were in the pool at the time when the wedding guest is said to have taken off his shirt and jumped in. Terrified onlookers said the crocodiles went into a feeding frenzy, and one ripped off his arm, and another one clamped his jaws around his head and started shaking. And well, he's lucky to be alive, but
you realize how that went, right? Here, hold my beer.
Hold my beer, yeah.
Nothing goes better with torn limb than a good high IPH.
Yeah. Fortunately, the one that was holding his head just suddenly let go and went after the arm after he saw the other 2 fighting over.
Why in the heck are you having a crocodile pool? Okay, is crocodile some kind of new fad in the microbrewery industry?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Well, I mean, it's Zimbabwe, so you never know. Maybe
Wow.
A little different over there. Let's see. Lost his arm, sustained fractured ribs, injuries to the head, and was stabilized and immediately airlifted to South Africa. He's said to be unstable and in an unnamed private health facility over the border, and the wedding went ahead without him 2 days later.
Oh, so it was a bachelor party stunt.
Pretty
Had
much,
to
yeah.
be a bachelor party stunt.
I don't know. But, I've been to a lot of bachelor parties and even a few that got a little out of hand, but
You've never had
there were never loss of arms or other limbs involved.
I've never had the urge at a bachelor party to, just go jump into something that could kill me.
Well, maybe they had some romantic music playing, and he saw the alligators and was like, "Oh, I heard that story about Jimmy. Should give this a try."
Maybe it was the street lights that was around there. You think? Maybe.
Well, he didn't get cancer.
Well, I mean, but that's right. Gateshead Council: streetlights don't cause cancer or miscarriages.
Oh, they don't?
They don't.
Oh.
Officials are forced to say antennas on top of streetlights are safe as conspiracy stories are upsetting elderly people. That's right. In Gateshead City Council, this is over in England, has been involved in secret government trials using streetlights and 5G technology. For those you don't know, 5G is cell phone network, and they have them in Southeast Asia everywhere. In a Facebook post, the council said the antennas on top of streetlights do not cause cancer and will not induce miscarriages in pregnant women, causing insomnia or nosebleeds, and they are not killing the birds or the insects. It clarified the organization has never used 5G technology, and the antennas on top of streetlights allow them to be adjusted or turned on or off. The authorities said it was reassuring residents after false stories about 5G had started to frighten people. The council went on to say there is no significant or scientific basis of credible evidence for any of these scary stories about streetlights causing cancer or other illnesses. The spokesman for Gateshead Council said, "We've been aware of it by people posting to our Facebook page and other local pages, and we were addressing them directly."
Oh.
So, streetlights are not going to cause you cancer or see words.
I just realized that all 3 of my stories today have severed body parts in them.
You sick, twisted, demented individual.
That was totally not intentional, and I, in fact, did not even realize it until just now. Well, kind of.
Maybe.
But a severed human foot left in the road was the most convincing fake that police have ever seen. Remember that tiger?
Remember we're going to call him
thing?
Tony. We're going to call him Tony?
Yeah.
Let's call him Tony.
Stuffed
the
tiger that
Yep.
fooled police. Well, now it's a stuffed foot. A severed human foot found lying in the middle of a road was so convincing that it stopped traffic. Police officers called in to investigate, said that it was the most convincing fake they'd ever seen. It's a mystery how it came to be there, though many suspect it was left as a joke. The foot brought traffic to a stop at busy Milne Row Road in Rochdale. And that is how to pronounce Rochdale. I thought it was like Rokedale myself, but it's Rochdale, apparently. To a halt, and the Manchester Evening News had reported. Mohammed Yosef, a owner of a nearby auto shop, car accessory store, posted footage on his Facebook. And he said, I got a call from a lady. She was in tears saying that there was a foot in the road. I went out and looked at it. It was really realistic. There was loads of traffic queuing down the road because nobody wanted to drive past it in case they damaged it. The police came and they first approached it very slowly, but as they got closer, they realized it was fake. They couldn't believe how real it looked. It's the best fake they ever seen. A lot of fake things.
A lot of fake things.
Yeah. It was placed as if the body was going onto the tarmac, so I think 100% it was a joke. But, yeah. It's good. It's a good joke.
Well, you know what isn't a joke?
Oh, yeah.
Raccoons. Raccoons are mean. They're not cute. Everyone thinks they're cute, but they're actually mean. What happens when they become zombies? That's right. Zombie-like raccoons standing on their hind legs are terrorizing a town in Ohio. And they make that noise too. Zombie-like raccoons have taken over Ohio town. This isn't the inevitable reboot of Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Raccoon.
Or another Walking Dead spinoff. Instead, it's an eerie invasion that has authorities looking for answers.
It's Guardians 3.
Yeah, Rocket goes crazy. Police in Youngstown, Ohio have responded to over a dozen calls from concerned humans. I like how they had to point out it was concerned humans, not concerned citizens.
Concerned non-zombie raccoons are calling the police.
Who have spotted raccoons behaving very strangely, according to local news outlet WKBN. We're here for you. The raccoons were seen popping up onto their hind legs, baring their teeth, and then falling over into a comatose state. The animals weren't easy to scare off. They seemed to have lost their natural fear of humans. And if that wasn't odd enough, the majority of the sightings and calls happened in the daytime, even though raccoons are nocturnal. Police have received 14 calls about raccoons over the past 3 weeks. The Ohio Department of Natural Resources said it doesn't sound like rabies, but rather a disease called distemper. If it's diagnosed incorrect, distemper is not transmittable to humans. If this diagnosis is correct, distemper is not transmittable to humans, but can spread to dogs who come in contact with the zombie raccoons.
So how long before the Sci-Fi Channel makes a movie?
No.
Leave it alone!
Zombie raccoons.
Leave it alone, please.
I have only one thing to say in response to that story.
Hang on. According to the American Veteran Medical Association, distemper attacks the respiratory, gastrointestinal, and nervous system of affected animals, and symptoms include head tilt, muscle twitches, seizures, and partial or complete paralysis. But it doesn't say it gave them the ability to walk upright. This is a conspiracy by the government. They're experimenting on those poor animals.
Calm down. Go lie down. Take a nap. So, yeah.
I need to go lie down?
So it comes to this.
It has come to this.
So a dude jumps into a crocodile pit, gets his arm bit off.
Fake foot.
And he jumped in intentionally, but it didn't mean to get his arm ripped off. Fake foot was just a fake foot. I mean, somebody might have laid it there intentionally, but no one got their foot cut off. This, however... Woman cuts her off. Let's try that again. Woman cuts her finger, names it Wiggles, and wears it as a pendant necklace.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you heard that right. A woman cut off half of her pinky finger and now wears it as a pendant around her neck. Torres Reynolds numbed her little finger. I said the number the first time I read it. Numbed her little finger on her left hand and used a pair of bolt cutters to saw it off. To begin with, the Essex body piercer and artist says that she put it into the freezer next to some frozen peas and then forgot about it. Because, like you do.
That's what you do, right?
Yeah. But then Torres put it with some alcohol solution in a glass vial to wear as an occasional necklace. She said that she thought the idea was cute. And had been thought about doing it for years. The 30-year-old said that I forgot that it was there. You don't want to waste it, so why not turn it into a necklace? I thought a necklace would be the easiest thing to make, and I wanted to do something to mark Wiggles' first birthday. She recently held a photo shoot for Wiggles to celebrate its birthday. Her boyfriend, meanwhile, bought her remaining stump little miniature hats.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Yeah, they are kind of cute. I kind of like that, actually. The hats were a present from my boyfriend for Wiggles' birthday. I thought it was brilliant. They look like they're the village people, she said. There's like a little Viking one and a cowboy hat and a little construction hat, cop hat and stuff. And yeah. So I mean, you can see she's definitely into like the body modification and stuff. And I'm sorry. I mean, very, very attractive. I'll give you that. But crazy.
Oh, that's a special kind right there.
And I'm not even saying that cutting off your own finger is the crazy part. Not even going to say that putting it into a little necklace to wear around is the crazy part. But cutting it off, sticking it in the freezer, and then forgetting it was there for a year.
Well, when you injure yourself, what's the first thing you grab for in the freezer, right? The frozen peas.
Yeah, I guess.
Put it on a head trauma or
I guess
knee
you must
trauma.
not ever eat those peas. Or...
Probably not. At least it's
These
not.
peas taste kind of funny. Did you stick your finger in this? Oh, crap!
And with that, we're going to say farewell to another Monday. If you've got a news story that we might have missed or we'd like to see, go ahead and put it in the comments below. You went there.
I totally went there. Yeah.
Can't believe you went there.
Make sure you guys check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
You're here on the YouTube, so keep doing those YouTubes, like liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. It's just a click of the mouse, guys. And while you're there, go over to that bell icon so you know when we upload every Monday through Friday.
Yeah. As long as you're checking out the social media. Right there's our Facebook address. You can send us a private message on there to order one of our The Show t-shirts. We've got all different colors, all different, not only for the shirt, but also for the text. $20 is only for the short sleeve, $22 for the long. Or you can order one of our hoodies, which, of course, now that the warmer weather's coming on, good to have on a nice, chilly evening. $25 for those. So, yeah, get yours too.
Yep. Well, that's going to end another Monday.
Yeah.
So we'll see you tomorrow.
I'm Ashley from Piggie, Missouri, and this is your rushing clip of the day.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and if you liked what you see, go ahead and click on our faces to go ahead and subscribe to get all of our Monday through Friday stuff.
Indeed. And here's a couple of links down below that you can follow to watch more shows like it. Tons of great content right here at Scallywag Productions. We'll see you tomorrow.